I tested a workflow that combines Claude Code with Seedance 2.0 to automatically clone competitor videos and recreate them with a completely different product. And the results are genuinely hard to believe. If you sell any kind of product or app, you already know that UGC-style videos are how brands build awareness and drive sales at scale. The problem has always been cost. Hiring real creators is expensive, managing revisions takes time, and you still never know if the video is going to perform until you have already spent the money. This workflow changes all of that. You find a video that is already working. You drop in your product, and Claude handles everything else automatically. In this video, I am going to show you exactly how to set this up and how to start creating winning video content for a fraction of what it used to cost. User-generated content-style videos work because they feel real. They look like something a genuine customer filmed on their phone, rather than a polished studio production. That authenticity is what makes people stop scrolling and actually watch. And when people watch, they buy. The brands generating the most revenue from social media advertising right now are not running glossy agency-produced commercials. They are running videos that look exactly like something you would see from a regular person, sharing something they love. The viewer does not feel like they are being sold to. They feel like they are getting a recommendation from someone they trust. The problem is that creating this kind of content at scale requires either a large budget for real creators or an enormous amount of time to manage the process yourself. A single professionally produced UGC video can cost hundreds to thousands of dollars when you factor in finding the right creator, briefing them, reviewing drafts, and going through revisions. And if the video does not perform, you start the whole process over. The combination of Claude Code and Seedance 2.0 removes almost all of that friction. You get the quality of a well-produced UGC video at a fraction of the cost, and in a fraction of the time. The setup requires two tools, and both are accessible to anyone, regardless of technical background. The first is Claude Code. This is the coding-focused version of Claude, available through the Claude desktop application. It is significantly more capable than the standard chat interface for complex tasks, like building and running automated workflows. You do not need to know how to code to use it. Every instruction you give is in plain everyday language. Claude handles all the technical execution behind the scenes. The second is Seedance 2.0, which you access through a video generation platform that connects to it via API. Seedance 2.0 is a video generation model that produces remarkably realistic human-looking content. The quality of the avatar movement, the skin detail, and the natural feel of the generated footage sets it apart from most AI video tools available right now. When you see what it produces for the first time, the realism is genuinely striking. Together, these two tools form a complete automated system. Claude handles the analysis and creative direction, and Seedance handles the actual video generation. Before we get into the automated workflow, it is worth understanding what Seedance 2.0 is capable of, because the range of what it can produce is broader than most people expect. You can take an existing video featuring a product and replace that product with a completely different one, while keeping everything else, the room, the lighting, the presenter, the camera angle, exactly the same. The replacement is seamless. The new product fits naturally into the original scene, as though it was always there. You can take a single product image and have Seedance generate a full UGC-style video of an influencer holding, wearing, or using that product. Specify the setting, the mood, the lighting style, and the camera quality. And the output reflects all of those choices. Adding a voiceover with a specific script is equally straightforward, provided the script and Seedance delivers the video with the presenter speaking those exact words. You can also promote apps by providing a screen recording or screenshot of the app interface and instructing Seedance to show a presenter interacting with it naturally on their phone. The result looks like the kind of authentic app promotion content that performs well on short-form video platforms. The manual version of this is powerful, but still requires you to think through every video individually. The automated version is where things get genuinely impressive. The system works in 3 stages. First, you find a video that is already performing well. A competitor ad, a viral product video, anything that is getting strong engagement in your niche. You download that video and bring it into Claude Code, along with images or assets for your own product. Second, Claude analyzes the reference video completely. It watches the footage frame by frame, listens to the audio, reads the script, and builds a detailed understanding of why that video works. The pacing, the setting, the tone, the beat structure of what happens at each moment, the specific words used to describe the product. It breaks all of that down into a structured analysis. Third, using that analysis, Claude writes a completely new video prompt adapted to your product. It preserves the elements that made the original effective, the energy, the setting, the style of presentation, while replacing everything specific to the competitor's product with information about yours. It then sends that prompt automatically to the video generation platform, which produces your finished video without you manually entering anything. The whole process, from dropping in the reference video to receiving your finished output, happens on autopilot. You review the result and either approve it or ask Claude to make specific adjustments in plain language. Getting this running requires a few setup steps, but none of them require any coding knowledge. The first step is connecting Claude Code to a dedicated folder on your computer where all your UGC project files will live. This keeps everything organized and prevents Claude from accessing files on your computer that are not relevant to this workflow. The second step is installing a custom skill into Claude Code. This skill is a set of instructions that teaches Claude the entire UGC video creation workflow, what to look for when analyzing a reference video, how to structure the prompts for Seedance, how to handle different types of products and formats, and how to stitch multiple video clips together when you need something longer than 15 seconds. Once this skill is installed, Claude already knows what you are trying to do every time you start a new project. You do not need to re-explain the context. The third step is connecting Claude Code to the video generation platform using an API key. This is what allows Claude to send prompts and receive finished videos automatically, without you having to manually copy and paste anything between tools. You grab your API key from the platform settings, paste it into Claude, and ask it to save the connection securely. From that point, Claude and the video platform communicate directly in the background. Once the system is set up, the quality of the output speaks for itself. A shoe unboxing video from a competitor can be analyzed and recreated with a completely different pair of shoes. Same bedroom setting, same casual presentation style, different product. The script adapts naturally to describe the new shoes while maintaining the authentic conversational tone of the original. Side by side, the two videos have the same energy and the same feel. A fashion video featuring a specific outfit can be adapted to promote a completely different clothing item. The setting, the lighting style, and the presentation format transfer seamlessly, while the actual garment shown changes to match your product. An app promotion video where someone talks on camera while the app appears in the background can be recreated with your app featured instead. Claude can even restructure the format, producing a split-screen version, where the app shows at the top and the presenter appears at the bottom, which is a format that performs well on short-form video platforms. One practical limitation of the current video generation technology is that individual clips are capped at 15 seconds. For many social media formats, that is enough, but for longer-form content or more detailed product demonstrations, you often want 30 seconds or more. The skill installed in Claude Code handles this automatically. When you want a 30-second video, Claude rewrites the script to flow naturally across two separate 15-second clips, sends both to the generation platform simultaneously, receives the finished clips, and then stitches them together into a single, seamless video file. You receive one complete output with no editing required on your end. The consistency of the presenter across both clips is maintained because Claude uses the reference material from the first generation to guide the second one. The result feels like a single, continuous video, rather than two separate clips joined together. The combination of Claude Code and Seedance 2.0 gives you a complete system for producing high-quality UGC video content at a scale and speed that was genuinely impossible to achieve even a year ago. Find what is already working in your market, drop in your product, let Claude handle the analysis, the scripting, and the generation automatically. Review the output and refine as needed. Start this week with one product and one reference video. Run through the workflow once and see what comes out. The first time takes the longest because you are setting everything up. After that, each new video gets faster, and the quality keeps improving as you develop a better sense of what prompts produce the best results. And speaking of AI tools pushing into new territory, in the next video, I am covering something that has genuinely shifted the landscape. ChatGPT has just launched what many people are calling the best AI image generation model in the world right now. And I'm going to show you exactly what it can do, how it compares to everything else, and how you can use it to produce better content faster. Click the next video, and I will see you there. If this gave you something valuable, leave a comment telling me the one thing you're committing to change about how you use AI. I want to hear it. And if you want to go even deeper, stick around. There's more where this came from.